Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there will be no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I would ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies, that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning to Judge. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm going to do the best I can to get you out as fast as efficiently as possible. And I'm going to get you out in the order that you came in, all right? Try to at least get you out in the order that you came. Let's start with Jeffrey S21. Jeffrey S21. What is your name, sir?
Jeffrey Brooks.
Jeffrey Brooks. This might be an easy one. Let's see. You have a middle name?
Jeffrey L. Brooks. I'm here for a witness, City of Detroit versus Kenneth Owens.
Kenneth Owens. Did y'all ever work that out?
I'm here. I'm a witness for the City of Detroit.
I know. Kenneth Owens, this is that dog case, right?
Yes, sir.
Did y'all ever come to a man-to-man talk or anything on that?
No, sir.
Hey, Sean, I just came over here right quick for this court for no proof of insurance. I just got to email him my
Jay Lindsay. Where's Jay Lindsay?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Who's that?
I'm Jay Lindsay.
And what is your full name? Is
Janae Denise Lindsay.
That helps. Good morning to you, Ms. Lindsay.
Good morning, Your Honor.
What happened?
I tried to email you my completion of the certificate, but it won't let me send it to you.
Why is that?
It keeps saying that's not your email. John.Perkins at 36district.org.
36districtcourt.org.
I put all that in, and it's not sending. I've been sending it since I got the certificate.
I think you need to check. I'm gonna put it in the chat again, and I'll check to make sure I'm doing it right.
Or can you email me? That way I have it and I could just send it right to you, because it say that's not the email.
All right, check and see if you're putting the right email address in. I'll put it in the chat.
That's what I'm putting, Mr. Perkins.
Put your email address in the chat, but I just can't see that you're doing it right.
Okay.
Are you looking at the email now?
Yes, I am.
And read the email address back to me that you say is mine.
Sean.Perkins at 36districtcourt.org.
Spell it out like you see it on there. All right, I see yours.
SEAN.Perkins at 36districtcourt.org.
Put that on the phone.
Your Honor, did you want me to put the certificate in the chat or no? Just email it to you.
You can, I'm gonna have you email it to me. Now that I've gone through all of this.
Okay.
The email address. Here's that I have your email address.
You have my email address?
Here's- Yes.
Okay.
City of Detroit. Are we ready? City of Detroit versus Janae Denise Lindsay, case number SP 1305201, SP 141971101, SP 1558314, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood F. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Lindsay.
Janae Lindsay.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. You got the email?
I'm looking at Your Honor. Yes, I do.
All right, send me a copy of that. We'll pass it, and then we'll get an updated offer for you.
Okay.
Manuel Antonio Garcia Martinez.
Hey, so yo,
That's the C2 interpreter.
yes.
Gates, I haven't gotten your stuff yet.
I just sent it, Your Honor. What about now?
Gates. I haven't gotten either of your emails. Gales, I'm sorry, Gales. I haven't gotten yours yet.
You say Gales?
Yeah, I haven't gotten yours yet.
Oh, you got my email?
Nope.
I probably sent it twice, I believe.
George Green. George Green,
Yes, I'm here.
you're a day late.
Yeah, I had phone difficulties yesterday, and then when I was able to call back, it said it was too late.
I said it was too late.
I'm here with George Green, Judge.
Well, we gotta set another date.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Ms. Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus George Green. Well, let's not even do all that. Let's just set it for another trial date.
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Green, if you have phone difficulties, then you need to come in.
I should be good from now on.
Judge, this is the city prosecutor, Chiku Mason. I understand that Mr. Green is in the court. Yesterday, we had several officers who did come in for his case. And I would ask for, if he doesn't come the next time, that a personal cash bond be set. Thank you.
We didn't call. We'll call it City of Detroit versus George Rufus Green III. Case numbers SP 1245945, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1291301, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1377430, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1413261, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1452074, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1452191, SP 1496740, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1499316, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1513479, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1513952, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1538872, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1585631, 237395191. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, if it may please the court. Sarah Robinson, P63181, for Mr. George Green III. Sir, please state your name.
George Rufus Green III.
It just appears that Mr. Green, you're just kind of like a danger of way the allegations to yourself and society. He's got a ticket for almost everything, probably in the traffic code. I will put a cash bond on you if you don't show up next time. Let me see if I allow him to pay the reinstatement fee.
Yeah, you had allowed me last time, but I couldn't remember if I had to pay it before or.
I'm not even on hear that.
I could pay it today.
Yeah, just hold on, Mr. Green. Mr. Green, just hold on. Let the court do what the court's going to do.
Okay.
Yes.
He has, one no insurance proof, but I'll allow him to pay the reinstatement fee up front on that. He has another no insurance civil that he needs to pay in its entirety. And I don't know how it's gonna affect, I believe that these false proof insurance allegations are probably going to affect him to get him a license, but he can still try. If he pays the no insurance civil off in its entirety, and he pays the no insurance proof, $45 reinstatement fee up front, then I'll give him an opportunity to see if he can go to the Secretary of State and get a license. But I'm gonna give you a trial date of September the 5th, 2024 at 9 a.m. sir. $0 bond. We'll recall the warrants. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. You have thank you. Have a good day, Mr. Green.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You have another client in
I
front
have
of
two
me
more
today?
clients, Judge.
Huh?
I have two more clients.
All right. One you said is Owen.
Owens and Mr. Sargon.
You're free to leave, Mr. Green. Have a good day.
Okay, thank
Attorney
Mr.
Robinson, did you need to speak to the prosecutor?
No, not today.
Okay.
I'll send you an email
Mr.
though.
Perry, I have Ms. Mason, I have a certificate of completion of the better driver's course for Janae Lindsay.
That for a judge?
Janae Lindsay, a certificate of completion of the driver's course.
Okay. What page are they on? I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Janae Lindsay is on page 2 in the middle.
Okay,
Janae.
I've got her.
All right, so let's move on down. Keith Owens, that's your other client.
I have two more people. I have Mr. Manigault. Mr. Owens and Mr. Sargon, Kenneth Owens.
And while she's checking that, Your Honor, who's handling Lindsay?
Barry.
Okay, Attorney Barry, I'll dismiss. Oh, Barry, can you go to breakout room 4? Breakout room 4.
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Kenneth Owens. Case number V13256624, V13256924, V13257024, V13257124, V13257224, V13257324. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson appearing on behalf of Mr. Kenneth Owens. Mr. Owens, sir, please state your name.
Kenneth Owens.
There is a witness here on behalf of the people, Mr. Jeffrey, give me your last name again. Oh, Brooks. Brooks. All right, so this was set just for the purpose of you getting acquainted with your client. He requested an appointed attorney last time, and have you talked to each other ahead of this court date, Mrs. Robinson?
Yes, Your Honor. We'd like to proceed to a jury trial.
Very good. A jury trial?
Yes.
Okay, I need jury trial date, please. I don't think this is kind of ever gonna resolve itself, though. As long as they're neighbors, it seems like they're gonna be back and forth. August the 6th. I have a jury trial date for August the 6th, 2024. Let's just call it at 9 a.m.
I have a jury trial in front of Judge Bryant that day.
Okay, well, we'll go to another one. Say that again.
August the 20th.
August the 20th.
Also in a jury trial in front of Judge Bryant that day.
How are you doing? That was coming. This Robin's the stage. Go ahead, another one. September the 17th.
That's fine, Judge.
Okay, 9 a.m. Let's set a final pretrial a day before that on September the 16th. So both of the parties need to be back on September the 16th. That would include you this time, Mr. Brooks, as well. Okay? And that is for the purpose of making sure, first of all, that the jury trial is going to go. Also, that's for the purposes of if there is any pretrial motions that need to be argued. I'm going to give you dates on those.
Judge, I'm sorry, this is the prosecutor. Who's the defendant? I'm sorry.
Kenneth Owens.
Timothy Lawrence?
Kenneth Owens. It's dog cases, and you have a witness here for the people, Mr. Jeffrey Brooks.
Great. Is he in a breakout room, Your Honor? Because I'd like to speak to him.
I'll put him in one.
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you dates for the final pretrial, the motion date. Miss Robinson, let's have any motions that may need to be heard. Motion due by, let's say it would be due by August the 9th. And responses due in 7 days by August the 16th. Final pretrial, September 16th at 8:30. Trial, jury trial, September 17th at 9 a.m. Okay.
Thank you.
If there's no further questions, Mr. Brooks, before you leave, I'm going to put you in breakout room with the city attorney. And after that, you finish talking to the city attorney, you're free to leave.
Yes, sir.
Best of luck to you. Mr. Owens, you're free to leave as well. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. And Ms. Robinson, you're going to stay for a minute longer, I guess.
You have a good day as well, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I'm back, Your Honor. Sorry about that.
Who's back?
Attorney Harris.
Oh, I didn't know you were gone.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Counselor, what is that, Lancott? Give me the
Yes,
correct
Your Honor.
pronounce-
Good morning. It's Lantot, Your Honor.
Very well. Who's your client?
Kelly Orozco.
Orozco. She's
Yeah.
here.
She is, Your Honor.
Who's your other client, Miss?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I'm speaking of Miss Robinson.
I have Mr. Sargon, Judge. I asked him to Zoom in early. I don't know if he's in here, maybe unnamed.
What is
Oh,
Sargon?
he's here. I see him.
What's gonna happen with that?
Judge, I'm asking for an addition, a short turnaround pretrial. Short pretrial if the court will allow.
That's George's Sargon.
Yes, Judge.
City of Detroit versus Sargon, George's case number SP 149-57281. Hearing for the record, please.
Good morning, if it may please the court, Sarah Robinson, appearing on behalf of Mr. Georges Sargon. Sir, please state your name.
Sargon Georges.
Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What do you mean a short turnaround, Counselor?
Just a pretrial date, whatever the court can fit in.
But I have September the 3rd.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Have a good day. Best of luck to you both.
Thank you.
City of Detroit versus Kelly Marie Orozco, case number SP 1575323, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1576971. Appearance for the record, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Todd Lantot appearing on behalf of Kelly Orozco.
1 and 2. Repeat number for the record, please, Counselor.
59757, Your Honor.
Very well. Ms. Orozco, can you put your name on the record, please?
Kelly Marie Orozco, Your Honor.
All right. Very well. Good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer as it stands right now, Counselor, is failure to display for the driver's license revoked, $240 fine. That will abstract to the Secretary of State, however, we won't carry any points. Open alcohol in a motor vehicle passenger for the amended count, that's amended from the open alcohol in the motor vehicle driver. That's what I always call a non-offer, because in court size, it's the same penalty. It's a 2-point offense and $240 fine and an alcohol-related offense on your driving record for both driver or passenger. And then the other 2 counts dismissed. Your client has an absolute right to a trial. What would you like to do?
Your Honor, we'd like to set a bench trial date at this time.
Very well. Trial date is going to be September the 6th, 2024 at 9 a.m. All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you both.
Thank you, Your Honor. Great to see you, Judge. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Obaid, I guess you're driving. I'm gonna put you out the room. There's no driving in the court.
I'm ready to stop. Ready? I'm out.
Mr. Boffman, good morning to you.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Happy Friday to you and your staff. I'm here for Mr. Gordon. Is he here? David Lee Gordon?
David Gordon is here.
So this is a trial date, Your Honor, and I'm unsure of the name of the inspector.
Why isn't it listed as trial on here? David Gordon.
If it's for pretrial, then we can simply take a trial date, Judge.
All right, it is listed for pretrial. But the inspector is here, actually. Because I told you it was trial yesterday, didn't I? Let's see, it's pretrial. Inspector is here. Inspector Walton, correct? City of Detroit versus David Gordon, case number B12492223. Appearance for the record, please.
Hello, this is David Gordon.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boff on behalf of the defendant. We are, there's a genuine material issue of facts that we're asking for a trial date, Judge. My client is willing to waive his right to a jury trial here and now. For
Hello.
Have you spoken to Mr. Gordon?
Not today.
I mean, and before the day's hearing?
Sure, we had a long conversation.
All right, Mr. Gordon, state your name for the record, please.
David Lee Gordon.
All right, do you want to speak to the city attorney while the inspector is here, Mr. Baldwin, or do you already know that there's that genuine issue of material fact that's preventing any further negotiation?
Your Honor, are you talking directing that to me?
I'm talking to your lawyer.
Oh.
I guess I'm talking to you through your lawyer.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I had a slight disconnection. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I said to you, do you want to speak to Miss
Mason? You need to speak to me, Mr. Walton.
While Miss Walton is here, Inspector Walton is here. I don't know if she's here on this case or not. And see if there's some kind of negotiation, or do you already know that the issue of the genuine issue of material fact is not going to go away by any further negotiation? All right, we're losing him, I think. All right. I'm going to try to put you in a breakout, and then maybe you can speak to things back. Officer Williams, good morning to you. Officer Merton, good morning to you. Mr. Baughman, are you there? Let's pass him up. Mr. Gazdecki, your client is here.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you.
Come on.
On the iPhone, the young lady, put your hand on your chin. Good morning to you. What is your name, please?
Joanne Marie Gresham.
Good morning.
Grisham,
Yes.
trial. We're gonna give the officers a half-hour grace period for the people that have a trial. See if those officers show. If they don't, we'll get you out of here. If they do, we will get you an offer and get you into a room with the lawyer, and you can have a conversation and go over that, all right?
Okay.
DeAndre G, what is your last name?
Graves.
Graves, good morning to you. All right.
Good morning, sir.
Mr. Yates, good morning to you.
Oh, man.
Mr. Hoffman, are you there now?
I am, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I have an unstable connection. Can you hear me?
Maybe turn your camera off. It may help.
I'm sorry for the trouble, Judge. Can you hear me now?
Maybe turn your camera off and see if it helps.
My camera's off. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Okay, let me put you in a breakout room with Miss Mason. Yeah, I asked, and we're off the record right now because we don't have our court reporter right now. But will any further negotiations help this matter, or do you know that material issue of genuine fact is going to prevent any other further negotiations?
No, we can continue to try to settle. I'm happy to do that. Thank you.
All right, join the breakout room and wait on Miss Mason, okay?
Okay.
What about iPhone 5? iPhone 5. Who is that? The gentleman sitting there in the chair?
Morris Lewis. Can you hear me?
Yes, you. What's your name, sir?
Officer Reardon on Ashley Gatlin.
Officer
Reardon, Richard Reardon.
Okay, Reardon, good morning to you.
Good morning.
And you're here for Gatling?
Yes.
Cereal is another big offender, 2% up in the last 4 years. So to save on cereal, focus on cost per ounce and use coupons. That's because cereal has a bigger profit margin than
I'm getting there.
All right, are we ready? We ready? Let's pass the Gordon matter. The Perkins, individual Perkins down there, Wayne County.
I'm Demetrius Lindsay.
Demetrius Lindsay.
Yes.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lindsay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Listen, if you want to go, you can go, Mr. Gordon.
Oh, no.
Nobody's holding you here.
I get
Hi.
Mickey. Do you want Mickey or Bluey? Mickey. You want Mickey?
Okay, Miss Miller. All right. Miss Miller, who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. My daughter unmuted me. I'm here on Joshua Gaines.
Joshua Gaines, is that set for trial today?
Yes, sir, at 9 o'clock.
Very well. I think Mr. Gaines is here.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All right. Okay, let's go back on the record with Gordon. We have to get him out of here. He's exacerbated about it's taking too long for him, Mr. Barrett, Mr. Baughman. What do you want to do? Is that Mr. Baughman? You have to unmute yourself. All right, you're gonna have to get a better connection, I believe. I don't know what's going on. Let's pass the matter. Gales, I haven't gotten anything. Ms. Cox, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan, qualified Spanish interpreter.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the matter now before the court and not divulge confidential communications so help you God?
I do.
Do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, Ms. Cox, do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
Very well. This is the city of Detroit versus Manuel Antonio Garcia Martinez, case number SP 157-33233, SP 157-3323, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Señor Manuel Antonio García Martínez, han llamado a su caso. El juez leyó los números SP 15733-232 y el otro tiquete con 2 cargos más y pidió que se presentaran los abogados para las actas.
Okay.
Good morning,
Dígaselo.
Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to the staff. Cherika Harris, P72832.
Y se presentó la abogada Harris, dio el número de su licencia.
Okay.
Today is a big time set for a show cause, Ms. Harris.
Hoy es la fecha para demostrar las causas o los cargos.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Con el propósito de la lectura de cargos, mi cliente se queda en silencio.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. We'll give your client a $0 bond.
Vamos a entrar en una declaración de no culpable a favor de su cliente y le vamos a dar una fianza de $0.
I would ask, Your Honor, if my client is eligible for community court, that he could be given a time to come back for that program.
Yo le pregunto, su honoría, si mi cliente puede participar en la corte de la comunidad y que le diera otra fecha para que regresara durante la corte de la comunidad.
He can do that, but the offer is going to be the open alcohol in the motor vehicle passenger, 2-point offense, and I don't believe that's going to change with community court.
Yo creo que él podría regresar, pero la oferta es que había una botella de alcohol abierta, él iba de pasajero y esa oferta no cambiaría si él viniera a la corte de la comunidad, entonces no cambiaría.
And then probably the only one that will change is the open alcohol, meaning the failure to display will be amended probably to allowing. So he has an absolute right to a trial. Right now, it's $240 a piece for the fines, and both of them will track to the Secretary of State. I'll put you in a breakout room to see what you want to do, what you and your client want to do.
El juez dijo que la oferta serían que rebajarían el cargo. Nos va a mandar a un cuarto privado para que hable con su abogado sobre eso. Cuando vea el botoncito, oprima join.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Yes.
could I see Miss Lindsay in a breakout room?
Yes. Where is Miss Lindsay? Miss Lindsay, are you still here?
Miss or Mr.?
Miss, I don't see her anymore. All right, let's pass the matter. Gales, I still haven't received your insurance, proof of insurance. Graves is up next.
Do we have proof of insurance for the car that gets towed away?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, you're not talking about.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You know where it's at?
Pull it off the
City of Detroit. Here's Miss Lindsay back. Let's go put you in a breakout room with Miss Lindsay, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Lindsay, are you there? Mr. Bachman, are you ready on Gordon?
Your Honor, would you kindly set me in the breakout room with my client? It won't take long.
Because he's in a hurry. Join the room, Mr.
Your Honor, did you receive my last transmission?
Did I receive it?
I just asked for a breakout room with Mr. Gordon, Your Honor.
And you got it.
Thank you.
It's gonna be one of those days. Gasdecki, have you worked anything out?
Officer Hall has not appeared, so at 9:30 we'll be making our motion.
Okay. Gaddis, Mark Gaddis. Keep raising your hand. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
How can we help you?
I had court today. I thought I had a no insurance ticket.
You thought?
Yes, I think so.
Sounds like that sounds like you missed that day.
No.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
I don't see you on the docket, so sounds like you missed it.
I had a no insurance ticket in front of you.
What's your middle name?
Twain, Mark Twain Gaddis.
You missed that by months.
Huh?
It says you were supposed to be here on March the 7th.
No, I just got it. I didn't even get the ticket before March.
You have plenty of tickets.
I think I talked to you about another ticket worse than 7. This ticket ain't even that old. You dismissed that ticket March the 7th.
Let's see what's going on. March the 7th.
Yeah, I think you dismissed that.
No, you didn't. You never showed. It says you never showed.
No, I talked to you that day, and you dismissed the ticket March the 7th. Then I got another ticket like recently that I was supposed to be coming in front of you for. You dismissed it, told me have a good day. For that old ticket. This ticket can't be more than a month old.
Hat off, please. Good morning to you. Good morning. What's your name? Albert Hicks. Oh, there's no officer here?
No, he has to go back.
All right.
Thank you.
I can give you the ticket number. Let me see.
Mr. Whatever you're saying, I told you the ticket was dismissed. That's just not what it's reading here.
What ticket are you saying that was March 7th? Because I'm pretty sure I came in on the Zoom.
Yeah. I didn't know the officer.
Okay, it's okay. He just enjoyed. Okay, sorry.
I don't know any of that stuff that you're talking about.
The ticket,
you're gonna have to sit tight because your other stuff is in warrant status.
What?
You have stuff in warrant status. You have stuff in show cause. You have everything will be in here this day, today. All right. Let me go with Gazdecki and Obey. City of Detroit versus Latif Obey, case number B50195923. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Mark Becky, P46289 on behalf of Mr. Loof Obeyed.
Loof Obeyed. Mr. Obeyed, state your name for the record.
Loof Obeyed.
All right, don't come into court driving anymore, all right?
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Is there a George AYD, badge number 963, license permits? Anybody from license permits or Obey? It's now 9:30. Hearing no response. You want to make a motion, Council?
Make a, Your Honor.
I didn't hear that.
Stipulate to the ticket, Your Honor.
A motion to dismiss. All right. Grant the motion, no officer. There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you both.
You too.
Wait for warrant fee.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready on anyone? Mr. Barry, let's go back on the record with Miss Lindsay. Are we ready on Lindsay?
Yes, we are.
All right, let's go back on the record with Lindsay. Mr. Barry, did we call the cases into the record?
We have 4 cases on the docket, Your Honor.
Yeah, we're back on the record. What's going to be the resolution? Have you come to a resolution?
Yes, Your Honor. The updated offer is to have the defendant plead to the unsafe manner ticket and reduced to 1 to 5 miles over. The remaining matters to be dismissed.
Is that what you understand, Ms. Lindsay?
Yes, Your Honor.
I stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
Find your client guilty of strike that. Find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5, $125. Ms. Lindsay, when can you pay it?
Can I get 2 weeks
2 weeks?
from next week?
I don't know. What does that mean? That means like 3 weeks?
Yes, Your Honor. I could do 2 weeks. We could do 2 weeks. I'll see you in 2 weeks, if not before.
July 12th. You don't have to see me anymore unless you get another ticket. Pay it at any
No more tickets.
All right, well, you pay it at any DevDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. If I'm told you can upload that DevDat app to your phone, the only way you have to see me some more if you don't pay it in 2 weeks. All right, Miss Lindsay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You have a better one, thank you. All right, Mr. Barry, let's go with City of Detroit versus DeAndre Allen Graves, case number SP 1566020, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Graves.
DeAndre Allen Graves.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offers in I'm gonna read the offer from the city and the record. Mr. Graves, this is as it stands right now. Leading to a failure to display, $240 fine. It does abstract to the Secretary of State, however, it doesn't bear any points. And pleading to responsible to the improper lane use, that will trigger a 3-point offense. Improper lane use is 2840. It's a 2-point offense. So potentially, if you plead to this, you don't have a valid license right now, Mr. Graves, and you probably won't be eligible for a license for the next, at least the next 2 years. I'm going to put you in a breakout room. Keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Speak to Mr. Barry and see if he can help you. All right.
All right, thank you.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Martinez. Mr. Martinez, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Vamos a regresar al caso del señor García Martínez. Señor Martínez, le di una oportunidad de hablar con su abogado. Señor abogado, ¿cómo vamos a proceder?
Based on our discussion, Your Honor, my client would request a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Basado en nuestra conversación, mi cliente pide que le den una fecha para un juicio y que le asignen un abogado.
All right, I'm gonna send this to his alphabet judge.
Okay, le tengo que mandar esto al juez por el cual le corresponde debido a la primera letra del alfabeto de su nombre.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I would ask, okay, so which, do they do it by the first last name or the end of the last name? Because I think with Garcia, I think he would be here.
Sonoría, si van por el nombre García, le correspondería con usted, porque no sé si lo hacen por el primer apellido o el segundo apellido.
His last name, as it reads down here, is Martinez. That's his middle name, Antonio Garcia.
El nombre, como dice aquí, dice Martínez y García es su segundo nombre, no su apellido. Diga cuál es su nombre, señor García.
Mi nombre es Manuel Antonio y mi primer apellido es García. García.
So my first last name, Your Honor, is García.
So it's in the system wrong.
Entonces está mal en el sistema.
Spell out your full name, sir, please.
Por favor, diga su nombre completo otra vez, señor.
Es Manuel Antonio García Martínez.
It is Manuel Antonio García Martínez.
Sí.
And your last name is Garcia, starts with Garcia Martinez.
Entonces su apellido empieza con García y después Martínez.
Change his name.
Sí.
Yes.
All right.
And his last name is Garcia.
Could I see you in 4, Ms. Mason?
So is it Manuel Martinez Garcia Antonio?
No, es Manuel Antonio García Martínez. So Manuel is his first name, Antonio is his middle name, and his first last name is Garcia. Second last name is Martínez.
Manuel Antonio Garcia Martinez.
Yes, Your Honor.
We'll make that change in the system.
Van a cambiar su nombre en el sistema para que aparezca correctamente.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a pre-trial date to make sure that he gets that appointed counsel for September the 3rd, 2024 at 8:30.
September 3rd, 2024 at 8:30, Your Honor, this is the interpreter.
Yes.
Ok,
Yes.
Señor García, van a darle primero lo que se llama una audiencia preliminar para estar seguro de que usted se haya podido conectar con su abogado asignado. La fecha, por favor, escríbala para esa audiencia preliminar. Es el 3 de septiembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
And he needs to answer the calls that he doesn't recognize, because one of those calls should be that appointed counsel. And I have the file. Go ahead.
Y cuando lo llamen por teléfono, aunque usted no reconozca un número, por favor conteste, porque podría ser ese abogado tratando de comunicarse con usted.
Ok. ¿Y sería por Zoom?
Mark, need an appointed counsel.
Y voy a marcar que usted necesita un abogado asignado a usted.
Okay.
And need a Spanish interpreter.
Y también que necesita un intérprete.
Okay.
Your Honor, he did ask me previously, I wasn't able to translate whether the next hearing would be via Zoom.
Yes, it was.
El próxima audiencia, el 3 de septiembre, sí será por medio de Zoom.
Ok, perfecto.
Okay, perfect.
Have a great day.
Que
Thank
tenga
you,
buen
Ms.
día.
Cox.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day. Thank you, Ms. Harris.
Thank you. Have a great week.
Mr. Gaddis, get up.
Se puede desconectar, señor García.
Ok, muchas gracias.
Thank you so much.
This is not nap time. All right, Ms. Miller, who are you here on, Ms. Miller?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here on Joshua Gaines.
Gaines is here.
Yes.
Officers for Gaines, are there any officers for Gaines?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Bradford is here.
And it should be another officer, or is that just the one?
It's just the one, Your Honor, who checked in timely.
I see that. All right, Gaines, why don't you, Ms. Miller, speak with, if you choose to speak with Ms. Mason.
Judge, we've already spoken. We've already spoken in this matter. And
this is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Gaines, case number SB 1483161, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
for the record, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. And Officer Bradford is here as well.
And good morning, Your Honor. Alexandra Miller, P86290, on behalf of Mr. Joshua Gaines, who is present with us this morning via Zoom. As always, Mr. Gaines, please state your full name for the record.
Joshua Gaines.
Your Honor, if I may speak at this time, we would be asking for an adjournment. I have not had an opportunity to review the video. I do not have the video in this matter. Defense attorney does have it. It seems kind of odd, but she does have it. We'd be asking for an adjournment at the request of the judge. My legal assistant is not here today.
And Your Honor, just in response, today's the date and time set for trial. Defense would be ready. I would move for dismissal.
Lastly, Miss Mason, why don't you get the file from Ms. Miller? She's reviewed it. Can you forward that to Ms. Mason?
We've tried that, Your Honor, and she can't. She doesn't have access privileges to do that.
All right, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss. Officer Bradfield, I couldn't pull out the breakout room.
I'll let him know, Your Honor.
I'll mark him as a peer. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Mr. Gaines, this means the matters against you are dismissed, so you are all set, okay?
Thank you so much, Ms. Miller.
You're very welcome. You have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Have a great day, everyone.
Best of luck to you all.
Have a great day, Judge.
Thank you. Gales, I'm trying to get you out of here. I guess you're still working, so you still haven't sent me the information. Officer Bradford, case was dismissed. You be safe out there. I mark the file as you being here. Have a very good day and have a good weekend. Next up is Langston Antonio. City of Detroit versus Antonio Langston, case number SB 1475758, SB 1475759, SB 1490992, counts 1 and counts 2, and 237513551. Here for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandon Wright, PA6335 from Street Democracy, on behalf of Mr. Langston, who is present in the Zoom gallery. Mr. Langston, could you state your name for the record?
Antonio Lawrence.
Thank you.
Good morning to both of you. I was gonna recognize you before I called the case, but I kind of slipped my mind. But I was right on point anyway. Mr. Wright, good morning to you. Mr. Langston, good morning to you. How is this going?
Very well, Your Honor. I have the pleasure of reporting that yesterday Mr. Langston graduated from the Street Outreach Court Detroit program. We have a copy of his signed order already uploaded. I can provide that if you'd like.
I would like to have that. Mr. Langston, the light is shining a little bit brighter, right?
Yes, way brighter. I can really see the light.
Didn't I tell you that was gonna happen if you persevered?
Yes, you told me, and I'm glad I went through with it. And yeah, it was a great experience. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I do it.
Now, maybe we can have one of the graduates of Street Democracy Court come back in and be an inspiration to the other people that are going through the same issues. I would love to see that.
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
I'd love to see that because I told you I stand by it. It gets dark sometimes, and you feel all alone, and you don't have really much way to turn. I'm glad that myself and our staff here are able to kind of recognize people that are going through their different situations and are able to recognize that. And I'm glad for Mr. Wright and his staff to be available to do that type of work to get people. And I'm glad that our Chief Judge, William McConaughey, and all of the specialty court people have created programs for those individuals, because it's not all about, justice does not all about just punishment and trying to find somebody guilty of whatever offense. It's this is actual justice in my eyes. All right.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Your Honor.
it's a great.
Go ahead.
I said it's a great program. Get a lot of resources.
A lot of resources. Well, I'm glad. So I'll be happy to. What's the next move? What does this do? Is the order telling me to dismiss?
Yes, I have just chatted you the order, and I believe these are all cases that fall under the umbrella.
Can you email me the order?
I can email you. Yes. Do you want to chat me your email address?
I'm about to do that right now.
Perfect.
All right, let's pass the matter momentarily. I'm going to take a minute to read that order, see what that directive is to do, and I'll be happy to sign that order, I'm sure. Let's pass the matter. Clifford's iPhone. Oh, we have Mr. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Graves. Mr. Graves, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Mr. Graves has a valid permit, and we'd ask the court to confirm that. And the updated offer, we have an updated offer if that's indeed valid.
What would be the updated offer if that is indeed valid?
Plead to the improper lane use.
Again, and this is, I still haven't reached out to the necessary people. Ms. Mason has provided me the names of the people at the Secretary of State, and I need to get and do that myself. Maybe my intern can do that. That's what that would be something good. There's a couple of questions that I need to ask the people at the Secretary of State. And one of the more important questions in this that relates to this case is, if you have a if you're operating on a learner's permit, will a civil infraction for that abstracts with some points, will that affect that learner's permit? And it does read that Mr. Graves is in permit status. Why don't we?
So you want to know if the learner, if any abstraction will affect the learner's permit, any type of abstraction?
Yes.
Okay.
Because they don't have a full driver's license.
Okay, I can email her right now, Judge.
Very well. Let's pass the matter and see what we can get an answer to that. Because it kind of would, if you're going to, I know you want to resolve this. You also want to keep your driver's license, right, or get that full license. And if you plead to something that's going to prevent you from doing that, then that's kind of like, putting you in a.
No, I understand.
Situation. All right, let's pass the matter. Clifford's iPhone. Mr. Lindsay, are you in street outreach court too, or you're on trial day?
I'm on
Trial day.
final trial date, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Judge. This is the prosecutor again. I just got an email response back. She's out of the office until Monday.
Okay.
The Secretary of State person.
You don't have to, Mr. Wright, you don't have to put that in my, I found out how to download. You did it already, but I got that. How to download that.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Langston. I have an order here. And then this is a motion for relief from Street Outreach Court, Detroit. Street Outreach Court, established under local administrative rule 2017-03, offers individuals who are homeless the opportunity to resolve certain civil infractions and misdemeanors by crediting their personal efforts to improve their lives for any outstanding fines, costs, and jail time. Participant Antonio Langston worked with Street Democracy to develop an action plan and address the root causes of their poverty law offending acts. Pursuant to that action plan, participant has taken the following independently verified actions: create a vision statement, obtain driving record for hold list, register to vote, apply for a housing voucher, get help finding a job, stabilize your temporary housing, apply with probation or parole, ask about options at current jobs, apply for health insurance. Participant having met the program's eligibility and gradation criteria on the basis of their efforts to address said root causes, respectfully request that the court grant participants' motion for relief in Street Outreach Court, Detroit, in the following cases: SP 1475751, SP 147557591, SP 149099921, SP 14909909922, and 237513551. As respectfully submitted to Tamika Horn, City of Detroit, Law Department, James Patel, City of Detroit. The court having found that the participant meets the admission and graduation criteria for street outreach for Detroit, hereby orders the following relief from the above referenced cases. For any open or pending cases, designate as a street one, designate as a street outreach Detroit participant. 2, waive any court costs and warrant fees. And 3, waive the local portion $15 of any SOS clearance fees. 4, dismiss the case. And 5, submit an updated abstract to SOS if the balance holds to 0. For defaulted cases, 1, designate as a street outreach participant, vacate the default judgment, waive any court costs and warrant fees. 4, waive the local portion of $15 of the SOS clearance fees. And 5, dismiss the case. And E, submit an updated abstract to SOS balance equal to $0. Number 3, for any adjudicated cases, designate a street outreach Detroit participant. 2, waive any court costs and warrant fees. And 3, close the case with impunity. 4, waive the local portion of $15 SOS state clearance fee. And 5, submit an updated abstract. That's signed by Judge Marlena E. Taylor. So I'm going to congratulate you, sir, and I'm going to follow the record of the order. And I don't see any reinstatement fees, so therefore those won't apply. I'm going to dismiss the cases and close them out. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right. There's nothing further, sir. Again, I hope that you don't have to go through this again. We're none of us are immune to it. That's for sure. It can happen to anybody. But at the end of the day, I hope you could serve as an inspiration to other people that may be going through the same thing. All right.
Uh-huh.
All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Langston, and have a very good day. And thank you. I don't know. We'll find out if anybody else needs your services right now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, I'm actually headed to Judge Taylor's courtroom. I was informed that somebody would need me in there, but I'm always available if you need me.
Okay, I'll just keep you and reach out, okay? All right, your cases are dismissed, Mr. Langston. Best of luck to you, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you. All right. Officer James is here, Ms. Mason, but he's not here on time. Okay, Clifford's iPhone, I just let him back in the room.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you. Is this Clifford's iPhone?
Yes, sir.
Are you Clifford Laurie?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Clifford Frank Laurie, case number SP 1153321. Here's for the record, please.
Shara Kahiris, on behalf of the defendant, please state your name for the record.
Clifford Frank Lowry.
Purposes of arraignment, Counselor.
Purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea. Want to give you a fine of $0 bond. Mr. Laurie, the offer as it stands, right? Do you have valid insurance, Mr. Laurie?
Yeah, I got, yes, sir.
Let's see what you have. Can you hold up the certificate of insurance?
Okay. I don't have it on me, Your Honor. It's my first time on Zoom, so I was trying to figure out how.
Go get?
I had to go home and get it. I'm at somebody else's house trying to learn how to do Zoom.
Oh.
My mic was off when you was calling me. I didn't know that.
All right, join the breakout room and speak with Miss Harris. All right, see if you can help. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record. Graves, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry. Mr. Berry, we haven't had that answer yet.
And the person who has the information is not available until Monday.
It's not available until Monday. You want to come back Monday, Mr. Graves?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, let's come back Monday. That's July the 1st.
Same time?
Same time.
Okay, I'll be here.
Have a very good day and best of luck to you. I'll see you next. Have a good weekend.
You as well, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Randy Gardner.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you as well.
Randy Cortez Gardner.
Yes, sir. The third.
Third.
Yes, sir.
Let me make sure I got the right one. Like father, like son, huh?
Absolutely not.
No?
Absolutely not.
No. You're Randy Cortez Gardner the third, born in 02, correct?
Yes, sir. That is me.
City of Detroit versus Randy Cortez Gardner the third, case number SP 109-2497, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 125-1242, counts 1 and counts 2. And SP 157-5220, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gardner.
Randy Cortez Gardner III.
Pre-trial, Your Honor.
Set pre-trial.
Great.
I want to know how it's different from the other Randy Gardner. This is today date time set for a pre-trial. The offer, as it reads in the file right now, is pleading to the admitted count of failure to display for the license and property. That's a 0-point offense, but it does abstract to the Secretary of State a $240 fine. Admitted count of drag racing for the reckless driving. That's a 4-point offense, drag racing. Reckless driving is a 6-point offense and a 90-day suspension automatic. Brandishing a firearm is a 12-month delayed sentence, $240 fine, and a gun safety course. SS charge and improper plate, $240 fine. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry, have a conversation with him, okay?
Okay, thank you.
We'll have a file from here. Join the room, please. All right, let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Laurie.
Yes, sir.
Were you able to help Mr. Laurie?
Your Honor, he's actually requesting if the court would allow him to possibly come in person, and I believe he said Monday would work for him. If he could just come in to show that insurance.
You want to do that, Mr. Laurie?
Yes, sir.
Come on in Monday morning at 8:30. All right, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I did also advise him that if he's able to zoom in and just show it, that might, if that is easier for him, whichever way was easier for him, I let him know he had both options.
I guess coming in is going to be easier. It seems like he's just getting acclimated to Zoom, but all you have to do is get on like you did and show the thing. So either or, Mr. Gardner. Mr.
Okay.
Laurie.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Pat, how do I end this?
I can put you out.
Okay, thank you.
I see you there, Mr. Baldwin. Let me get Ms. Harris going on. This is City of Detroit versus Robin Renee Gibson, case number SP 1422036, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1422038. SP 1440951, SP 1440951, SP 7760081, SP 9578521. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of defendant Gibson, please state your name for the record.
Robin Renee Gibson.
Robin Renee Gibson. Good morning to you, Ms. Gibson. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter, and the offer as it stands right now is pleading to failure to display 2 times for the driving license suspended repeat offender. That would be $240 a piece, both abstract to the Secretary of State. No offer on the expired plate, $145, and dismissing the other matter. Don't have a license now. That will probably eventually get a license in the next 2 years at least. You have an absolute right to a trial, Ms. Gibson. Put you in a breakout room to speak with Ms. Harris. Ms. Harris, there is a $45 reinstatement fee owed on one no insurance. And she owes an old no insurance civil, along with other old civil infractions, but the no insurance civil 215. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with her, and let us know what she wants to do when you come up.
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gordon. Mr. Gordon, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, I'm giving you an opportunity to retry the case. Is there any resolution?
Your Honor, they did make an offer. The defendant is going to decline that offer after the matter be set for trial. There's continuing issues. We'll continue to work on it, but I'm going to have to show that to be some paperwork that we just aren't able to bring to bear today.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gordon?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll give you a trial date of September the 6th, 2024 at 9 a.m., sir. If it's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great weekend, everybody.
You as well.
Thank you.
Judge, I think the investigator was here on that case, so I'll dismiss her.
Okay. All right, let's move on down to, well, we're gonna wait on a lawyer, but the next person up is going to be Phonex, and Phonex is Joshua Lowe.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Good morning to you, Mr. Lowe.
Good morning.
I see your hand raised, Ms. T. Lee.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Yes, good morning. Do you want to say something?
Yes, I was just looking to confirm if I am on your docket today. I
Let's
know
see.
my car did have 8:45, and I know you have a lot of things going on, but I do want to confirm.
Are you T. Lee?
My full name is Tracy Lee.
You are on the docket today now.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
You are on the docket today.
Okay. You said I am, correct? Because I keep hearing. Okay, thank you.
Let's wait on the lawyer to come back in. iPhone, turn your camera on, please, and state your name, please. I'm gonna put you out, Mr. Gordon.
Okay, thank you.
Joanne Marie Gresham.
Oh, Joanne Gresham. You're back.
Yes.
You haven't missed anything.
No.
You know that?
No.
Why do you laugh? You get that look in your mind and the way you look. I'm talking to my intern, that you're thinking the same thing my brothers think about me sometimes, or maybe more than not. I won't say what that is, but you can probably imagine. Miss Lake is sitting there patiently. Mr. Gales has left. I don't know what happened to him. He was at work. Guys, let's see. Griggs here, Diamond Griggs. Lee. Kwan Lee. And Lloyd, the only person that's paid a little bit, the other two haven't paid anything. Should pause them on. On the hat, with the hat on, sir, on the iPhone, what's your name? Sitting there with the hat on. Take your hat off, sir, please. What's your name?
Deshaun Gales.
Gales, you never did? I never did. Oh, let me see what this says here. I never did get your insurance. Do you have a copy of it?
Yeah, I sent it. All right, I gotta do it. I guess I don't know. I guess old girl probably was right.
Can you just hold me up? Oh, you have it on your phone.
Yeah, I sent it from my phone. I'm at work right now, so I don't got no choice but to send it from my phone. I sent it twice, but I'm not for sure if it went through or not.
It didn't come through. It never came through. That's what I was waiting on. You must be on break now.
Yeah, now I'm on break.
Well, if you hurry up and get that insurance, I can let you spend the rest of your break and I have to be on the Zoom. I'll resend the email address if you need it. Or you can send it in the chat if you can. And Mr. Gaddis, you keep putting your hand up. It's not gonna make it go any quicker. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. Mr. Gardner, I've given you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Berry in a breakout room. Mr. Berry, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client would avail himself of the people's offer. Stands ready to enter a plea.
Oh. I need a little bit more information on this brandishing of firearm.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this: how are you any different than Mr. Cortez, the second and the first?
My dad has a long history of prison, making horrible decisions. I work every day. I'm a part sales manager at AutoZone, so I'm trying to do the right thing every day. Like I don't get into the bad habits and doing what I used to do. Like those are stupid decisions. Me hanging out with the wrong people in the wrong environment, and I'm just trying to pretty much get my life together. Me not having my license holds me back tremendously. It stops a lot of opportunities for me. So I'm just trying to do whatever I have to do to fix everything, make everything right.
So you're only 22 years. You're not even 22 years old. You're 21 years old.
Correct.
And you absolutely, I'm not like anything like my dad. That's what you say. And your dad's been to prison and all of that stuff. Correct. But here you are, and you're telling me that you're going to plead guilty to brandishing a firearm and amended count of reckless driving.
Go ahead and turn my camera off. You should have seen the face I just made. That's why
The amended count of reckless driving, the two pretty much worst misdemeanors I can see almost in here.
Yes, sir.
And you're only 21.
Yes, sir.
Well, the plea is to drag racing, Your Honor.
Well, plea is to drag racing, but the plea is amended from reckless driving.
Yes.
That's my point. And so by you saying that you're nothing like your dad, I don't think your dad just started out, getting tickets at first either. No insurance, unregistered vehicle, tinted windows, excessively loud muffler, speeding in residential zone, improper temporary plate.
Crazy though.
All right.
This is early today. Fuck that. I'm gonna record right quick.
Mr. Gales, I'm hearing everything you're saying. I just I don't see how it's different. I hope you change. So you're telling me you want to plead to this stuff? If you plead to this stuff, you're probably not going to be eligible for a license for the minimum of at least 2 years. You understand that?
I was not in the understanding of that, Your Honor.
I thought I told you that before you went in the breakout room. Rejoin the breakout room and speak with this young man again, all right?
Thank you,
Yes,
Your Honor.
sir.
All right, Gales, I still haven't gotten any of your documentation, so I don't know what's going on. Let's go back on the record with, just past that matter, let's go back on the record with Gibson. Ms. Gibson, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. And counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting a trial date. However, she did want me to note for the record that she was supposed to be contacted by one of the specialty courts, and she was not contacted. She's also indicated that she's left messages for the court, and she hasn't had any contact from the court either. But
Are we talking about Mr. Wright? In street democracy?
I don't think it was street democracy, Your Honor. It may have been the mental health court.
Miss Gibson, which court were we supposed to put you in touch with?
You had on my last court that you had me on with a guy, and he explained the program, and it was like a 14-month probation. And when we came back, I had told you why I didn't want to participate in that program, and then you wanted me to speak to the judge. She was unavailable that day, but he had assured you that she would reach out to me before the court date today, and they had failed to do so. And this is what I was expressing to you at the last court date, that I was going to get lost in translation, and the court had just proved that to me.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to speak with them?
I would like to, but I had talked to my judge about something, whatever she said, a trial date or something. But I still would speak to the judge if she could reach out to me. Yes, sir.
Judge, did Ms. Gibson need street court, or did she?
No.
Because I have Mr. Wright in Judge Taylor's courtroom if you need him back.
No, she doesn't need street democracy.
Mr. Mizzy,
All right, let's pass it. Let's pass it. I'm going to see if I can get a response from Judge Holmes. Let me help Mr. Gales. Miss Harris. He's just here on one license misdemeanor, and he can't seem to get the documentation to us. Join the room, Mr. Gales. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gardner. So, what's going to go on with this?
Your Honor, my client seeks a trial date and the appointment of counsel.
Need appointed attorney, is that correct, Mr. Gale? Mr. Gardner?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, give me a phone number, please, that you can be reached at.
313-352-2355.
I'm gonna set a pretrial date just to make sure that appointed counsel gets in touch with you, you need to add to the calls that you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney.
Okay.
I hope you see where I'm coming from.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
I don't mean to put you on the spot like that, but I do mean to put you on the spot too. But it's never too late, that's for sure. And I hope that you're sincere about your changing your life and making different decisions, okay?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Strike that. September 3rd is the next court date. Again, we'll know by that time whether you get that appointed counsel, and then we'll set a trial date if need be from that point, all right?
Okay. Is it 8:35 again?
8:30, 8:35. Yeah, the earlier the better. The first persons that get in the room, I try to get out in the order that they come in, all right?
Awesome. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
Mr. Gales, are you going to join the room? Speak with Ms. Harris. She could probably help you get that insurance to me. She's in there waiting on you. City of Detroit versus Joshua Deshaun Lowe. Case number SP 108-60171, SP 120-68551, SP 1448485, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lowe.
Joshua Deshaun Lowe Jr.
Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial.
How much? It isn't 5, it's 6.
Failure to stop at a school bus, count 2 of the last case I called. We're going to scratch that from the record. It's been in default since May the 2nd, 2023. So the offer as it stands now, Mr. Lowe, do you have a valid license?
No, sir.
All right, the offer as it stands now is pleading to the amended counts of failure to display and then dismissing the other 2. You have an absolute right to a trial, sir. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, Mr. Berry. Have a conversation with him, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. That will likely trigger a suspension as well, Mr. Berry.
Yep.
Because the one is in default is the point ticket and the other one is the abstract ticket.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gales never joined that room, Ms. Harris.
No, Your Honor.
Let's keep on moving then. Tracy Lee.
Good morning.
Morning to you. City of Detroit versus Tracy N. Lee, case number B133-21524, B133-21624, B133-21724. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris on behalf of Ms. Lee, please state your name for the.
Hi, Tracy Lee.
There's the date and time set for show cause, Ms. Harris.
Oops. For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I'm correct. This is probably a no offer.
That's correct, Your Honor.
It used to be, Ms. Mason, I know that you have, you're not You have your own offers, but on tickets like these, it used to be if you brought the dog with the license in, then they'll dismiss the failure to vaccinate and the failure to license, and then plead guilty to a dog restraint, failure to restrain, and take it on a delayed sentence. But the file here says no offer, no offer, no offer.
It's usually a no offer, Your Honor, and sometimes I believe they want to speak to the investigator.
Yeah, I understand. I think that's when you have kind of like, well, I think Ms. Mason wants to speak to the investigator anyway, but those are for people that have just excessive tickets. I would think that be more athlete, more interested in speaking to the investigator. This seems like it's just like not an isolated incident, maybe, at least as far as this charge. Let's give you understand what's going on, Ms. Lee. They're not giving you an offer unless you want to plead guilty to all of it. Come back on trial date. But like I said, typically they'll dismiss if you bring a dog license in and get your dog vaccinated, and then the dog restraint ticket will be the only one that you plead to. But we'll just see on that day what the offer will be. How about that?
I do have dog licenses. I do have my dog vaccinated, and they do have licenses. And I also sent it, you provided this email address. I also sent it to you as well through this email address.
I'll put that in the file. Well, I don't, yeah, I do see it. Put that in the file for next time. Come back on September 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. and we'll get some resolution on it that date, all right?
Can I understand exactly what's happening? I'm not sure what's happening here today. From my understanding,
I'm going to explain it to you. So
okay.
What's happening is the city has, they write the offer, okay? And the city is not giving any offers on this case. On typical dog license cases, and the dog, particularly the dog restraint, failure to restrain a dog, they want to speak with the investigator that wrote the ticket and see exactly what their understanding of what's going on is. In this case, you have I do know that typically if you bring the dog license in, which I have in the file, those two cases will go away. And then the offer will probably be somewhere to the effect of pleading to the dog restraint if in fact there's a plea or you're found guilty of that. And then taking it under a sentence. But unless you want to plead guilty to all three right now, or unless the city is willing to amend their offer, because I do have a valid dog license here, then it's either plead guilty or set a trial date.
Yeah.
This Mason.
So that's thinking, man, and they were like, he burnt that shit.
All right, watch your mouth, please. Gales, is that you?
Oh no.
Your Honor, has he provided you verification of his dog license?
Yeah, I have I have a license.
Okay, I probably have to match up the license with the dog, so I still would like to talk to the investigator at this time. So at this time, no offer.
All right, so there it is, no offer unless you want to plead guilty. Then you come on back on the 16th. All right, Mr. Lee.
Okay, is the 16th my only date? May I ask that?
That is the only date. Okay. September 16th at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Let me get Gales out of here because they got a lot of profanity on the other end of that phone.
Your Honor, before Miss Lee logs off, Miss Lee, were you asking for a different date? Did that date not work for you?
That date does not work for me, but if that is the only date.
Why don't you say that?
Well, that's what I asked. Is that the only date? And you said that was it. But
No,
no,
I'm thinking the way you asked that question, was there gonna be another date, another pretrial date before that?
My apologies for the miscommunication. Yes, that date does not work for me.
Okay, what date works for you? What's going on the 16th that it doesn't work for you? September.
I'm sure I will be traveling at that time. I do have pre-plans for that time. That is around my birthday. That is my birthday, actually.
16th, are you sure you're gonna be traveling, or is this because of your birthday, or what?
I am pretty sure that I will be traveling.
What date's gonna work for you, man?
Will this have to be in September, or can it be next in August? I just want to see what I'm working with. 'Cause anytime in August is fine.
It'll probably be in November then.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead. Let's pass it. Let's pass it until we get that date. Let's go back on the record with Gales. Gales, unmute yourself, please. Gales has sent me valid documentation of insurance. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation. And I'll waive the warrant fee.
Hello?
Yeah. I'm going to dismiss your case. I got the documentation now, all right?
You say what now?
I'm going to dismiss, is this Gales?
Yes, this Gales.
I'm going to dismiss your case. I've got valid documentation now, and I'll waive the warrant fee. Have a good day, sir. Did we ever call the case? All right, let's go call the city of Detroit versus Deshaun Michael Gales. Case number SP 1482435. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of defendant Gales, please state your name for the record.
Deshaun Michael Gales.
Purposes of arraignment, counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gales, I'm going to dismiss the case. I provided valid documentation. All right.
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, I got one more question.
Okay.
I believe with the no proof of insurance, it was like 2 other tickets, if I'm not mistaken. Like they was one from 2010 and one from like 2009, open toxic or something like that.
I didn't see any of that stuff on here, but.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let me see. Let me see why you're here.
No, because I remember last time you told me you was just gonna put them all together, and you was like, if I come with insurance, you're just gonna throw all of them away, dismiss all of them. So that's why I'm just asking, because I don't want to be driving.
Yeah,
and then I get
I don't see anything else that you have open. I don't see anything else that you have open. Let me check on his driver's license. That's one, and then the other. Everything is closed.
Okay, I appreciate it. I'm just making sure.
All right, have a good day, sir.
All right, you have a blessed one.
Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. I got a response, Ms. Gibson, and Ms. Holmes is says she'll absolutely speak with you. So logistically, let me work it out, figure out how it's gonna transpire. All right.
Okay.
All right, let's get Miss Lake going. All right, let's go back on the record with Tracy Lee. Tracy Lee, your trial date is going to be Tracy Lee, your trial date is gonna be August the 26th, 2024 at 9 a.m., okay?
And just to confirm that I heard you say August 26th?
August 26th, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good, best of luck to you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Miss Gibson, can you hang up right now and join Miss Holmes's courtroom?
Yeah,
So hang up and join Holmes's
I just need
courtroom.
something to write the meet ID.
All right. Tell me when you're ready.
I don't know the Zoom number.
I'm giving it to you.
I'm ready.
Tell me 360-133-0000.
360-133-0000.
360-133-0000.
Okay.
All right. City of Detroit, Miss Harris versus Brianna Nicole Lake. Case number SP 1578041, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sherika Harris, on behalf of Ms. Lake, please state your name for the record.
Brianna Lake.
Today is, good morning, Ms. Lake. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I have valid insurance. I need to check Ms. Lake's driver's license, please. Lake has a valid driver's license. At this time, I'm going to dismiss the case for provided valid documentation. Nothing further, Ms. Lake. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, you as well.
Let's go back on the record with Graves. Is that Graves? No, that's Lowe. Let's go back on the record. All right, what are we going to do, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, we seek a bench trial date.
All right, that's what you want to do, Mr. Lowe?
I don't know what a bench trial is.
That's you have a right to a jury trial if you want to draw by 6 jurors of your peers, or you can waive that right and you can have me hear the case and make a ruling on it if it goes to a trial.
I really don't know what's the best decision.
Say that again. Well, again, speak to him again. I think what you need to do really is take the time. More importantly, is take this time to try to get a valid driver's license.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try to do. Well, try to.
So speak to him one more time. Explain to him the difference, Mr. Berry, and then you let us know what you want to do when you come back out, Mr. Lowe. But I realize you really want time to get there. But make sure he's advised of his rights, okay, Mr. Berry, and let us know whether he wants a bench trial or a jury trial. Rejoin the room one more time, Mr. Lowe.
Okay.
All right. Join the room. You should be good. You should have that same room up there. Let me put them in another one, just to
I
make it
did.
easier. All right, this is the city of Detroit.
Am I joining 2 or 5? I got
Yeah,
2
you
of them.
join it too. He's gonna explain to you the difference, okay? This is the city of Detroit. Versus Lamorris Jean Lewis, case number SP 148-12651, SP 8614041, SP 9048851.
Yes, I think I'm here.
You think so?
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me?
I can.
Oh, okay.
16-302946 counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Mr. Lewis, please state your name.
Lamorris Lewis.
Officer Thomas.
All right, state your name, Mr. Lewis, for the record.
Lamorris Lewis. Did it come through?
Yeah, we heard you, Mr. Lewis.
Oh, okay.
For purposes of arraignment, my client stands mute.
In our not guilty plea that clients we have, we'll give your client a $0 bond. There's another case here that's written under Judge Bryant's.
I don't know anything about that one.
I know you don't.
I also was supposed to report to court on the 9th. My wife had a mild stroke, and I wasn't able to attend. But I did do everything that you asked me to do as far as getting my license and.
Do you have a license?
Yes.
Run his license. Let's hold on 1 second. Let me take a short brief recess.
Okay.
Oh, Gibbs is here. Okay, good. I wanted to make sure that we.
That guy was a different guy.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, great. All right, I have Gibbs here. All right, let's go back on the record with Lewis. Did we have a driver's license for Lewis? Is there?
I did everything you told me the next day.
All right, hopefully it worked. Miss, let me reach out to Judge Bryant.
Is Judge Bryant in 36th District as well?
Yes. And I reached out to her to see if she wants me to handle that other ticket. I have a valid driver's license for Mr. Lewis, Ms. Harris. Did pay the reinstatement fee. Let me see about these civil infractions, how old they are. We said we were going to give them the opportunity to be heard on that. So let's include SP 1481220 counts 1, 2, and 3 on that record as well. So it'll be, aside from the cases that I call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the record, let's also call 1306257801. It has 3 civil infractions: 11 to 15 over, a no registration, and a no proof of insurance, and then the DWLS out of Judge Bryant. So give Mr. Lewis an updated offer. I'm presuming this Judge Weeks is going, Judge Bryant, I'm sorry, is going to let me know that.
Judge, on the additional counts, I'll just on the 11 to 15, that'll be a 1 to 5, 1 point. The rest dismissed off the docket.
There's the offer. All right. All right. So we'll pass the matter, let you speak with Ms. Harris, and then let us know what you want to do. You have an absolute right to a trial. All right.
Can I ask the offense date for the civils?
The offense date for the civils was allegation was made July the 19th, 2023. It went in default on May the 9th, 2024.
Thank you.
Judge, this is she's in person. She needs to confirm which condition we've had to do not verify. She has some more no insurance. To take you out of the we want her to pay those next.
Where is she?
She's in the hallway. That's what I put.
You can bring me.
Okay. She got 2 others.
Are you able to join the room, Mr. Lewis?
What do I do? Just push join?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I see it's 2 as well. Yeah. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I believe it is. Well, if it's not in the system, did you confirm that you wrote it in the system?
Well, that's why I highlighted it so they can verify the cash. Updates were made. Thank you.
The updates were made. Okay, to pay the reinstatement fee. All right, very well. All right, let's move on down. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lowe. Mr. Lowe, are you understanding what's going on now?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, what would you like, a jury trial or a bench trial?
Bench trial.
Okay, all right, go, the September 16th date is gonna be your date, and go to the Secretary of State as soon as possible. I don't know if you have any tickets in other jurisdictions or not,
I
but it
have.
does.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have only one ticket at East Point.
And you know you need to take care of that? Is that what the Secretary of State told you?
I think it's one of Detroit that's holding me back. I don't know for sure. I will have to
Go
go
to the
back up there.
Secretary of State as soon as possible, right? And then they should, if they don't give you a license, they should give you a printout and it'll tell you what's holding you back, okay?
Okay.
Come back on September the 16th at 8:30, at 9 a.m. Hopefully you have a license by then.
Okay.
But at very least, you should have that printout by then and you should be able to, somebody can probably help you there. But go get that printout right now.
Okay.
Have a good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
Okay, I can leave now?
You can leave.
Okay.
Lindsay. Demetrius Lindsay.
John Lewis, Your Honor.
I got it.
What is she at?
Demetrius Lindsay. This is a separate trial, Mr. Berry.
They're gonna drop everything else. I just have to plead guilty to.
Hold on a second, Mr. Lois. All right, Mr. Lindsay, are you there? City of Detroit versus Demetrius Sean Lindsay, case number SP 1149826, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1256146, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1294901, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1425978, counts 1 and counts 2, and 194647331. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Lindsay.
Demetrius Lindsay.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. I have Officer Cobble, Officer Perry, Officer Voss, Officer Torville, and then I don't see the other 3 officers that wrote any tickets. I don't see any of those officers. Anybody here on Demetrius Lindsay? The other officers would be Officer Briggs. Any Officer Briggs, Officer Cobble, Officer Perry, Officer Voss, Officer Torville.
Nobody pinch me.
You hit the jackpot.
Yeah, that's what.
All right, Mr. Berry. Not hearing any of the officers and not seeing any of them in the breakout.
The motion is for dismissal, Your Honor. There being no complaining witnesses.
And I'm going to grant that motion. And I'm going to waive the warrant fee. You're going to be responsible for any reinstatement fee, which I see 2, 3, 45, 45, 45. So 135, sir. That's what I see here. 1, 2, 3. Case dismissed. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lindsay, have a very good day. Be safe. Best of luck to you.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, all right. let's go back on the record with Lewis. Oh, Miss Gibson, where's Miss Gibson? Did you get a chance to speak to Miss Holmes?
I did speak to her.
No, not you, Mr. Lewis, Miss Gibson.
I'm here. I don't know
Did you
what's
get a
wrong with the
chance to speak to
camera.
Miss Holmes?
No, I didn't speak to her. She have a case going on. I did sit in on the case. I just proceed with whatever my lawyer just told me to do.
So I call her up and I get in touch with her and she tells me to zoom in, tell you to zoom in, and you still don't wait the time to see her?
I just sat in on the case, Your Honor, and from my understanding, what I talked to you about and when I talked to the guy that tried to put me in touch with her, it was a different type of court. That is a court, in my personal opinion, for drug users. I am not a drug user.
You're not. You know something. That's all right. I can't help you. I can't help you because you're going off of what you think is going on in there. I told her specifically they have a drug treatment court. They have all kind of specialty courts. Was putting her docket aside for you to speak with you specifically about what you came in here for. And you don't take the time to even talk to her. You just assume.
No, I just went off of what the case I was listening to. That's all.
Yeah, Miss Gibson, what he's trying to tell.
I'm done. Let's go back on the record with Miss Gibson. Go ahead, Miss Harris.
Respectfully request a trial date, Your Honor, and permission to pay any reinstatement fees up front.
Pay the SB 14220-362 up front, $45. And she owes another, along with some other civil infractions, but the other one preventing her from getting the license is the no insurance civil, $215. Gonna have to pay that off completely. Trial date is gonna be September 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Your Honor, could I speak with Ms. Gibson in the breakout room, please?
You may, if she wants to speak with you. You want to speak with her attorney, Ms. Gibson?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right, join the room and wait, please. And wait on Ms. Harris, please. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's going to happen, Ms. Harris, with Mr. Lewis?
Your Honor, my client wishes to admit responsibility pursuant to the recommendation. We stipulate to the face of the ticket for purposes of the factual basis and stipulates probable cause for the dismissals.
Okay, so all we're pleading to is the one speeding ticket?
That was my understanding, Your Honor, and it was being amended.
So what is it amended to?
Ms. Mason, I couldn't remember if it was limited access 1 to 5 or just 1 to 5.
All right. I don't know. She just put in the chat that she left.
I've returned, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. Is it 1 to 5 for Mr. Lewis, or limited access 1 to 5? Ms. Harris wants to know. I want to know too.
Which one, Your Honor?
Mr. Lewis, he had 11 to 15 over, and he had no registration, no insurance, and then other driver's license tickets, and he has a valid license.
Oh yeah, on the Mr. Lewis, the one off the docket, the 11 to 15, that was 1 to 5 straight.
All right, Ms. Harris, is your client okay with that? He's going to get 1 point on his license.
He is, Your Honor. We did discuss that. I just wanted to confirm for the record what it was so that I knew.
Okay, all right, so, Mr. Lewis, 1 to 5, 1 point, it'll be 1 point on your license. We'll dismiss the other matters, we'll waive the warrant fee, but you'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee.
Okay, what is the reinstatement fee?
$45 a piece. You owe 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 reinstatement fees at $45 a piece.
Okay. Can I get some time to pay?
I'm only concerned with the 145. I mean, the 125. You need time to pay the 125?
Yes.
How much time do you need?
At least 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'll give you 2 weeks. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an act of factual basis for the responsible plea on behalf of your client, counsel.
So stipulated, Your Honor, and we stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals.
All right, find your client responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5, $125. I'll give you until July 12th to pay it, sir. Pay it at any DivDac kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDac app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the 2 best ways I can pay it. There's nothing further, sir. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
I have one question. Okay, the 125, and I still have to pay $45 for the other 4 infractions.
Yes, yes, because they went into warrant status, and there was a regular $50 warrant fee for each one of them, but there was a $45 reinstatement as well. So you have to pay those.
Okay, and do I have a certain amount of time to pay those as well, or I pay that with the 125?
Well, it'd be better if you paid it with the 125, but I'm only concerned about the 45, the 125. So I think you can pay the other one on your own. I don't think it's going to affect your license. If you don't, it'll be out there though.
Okay. Okay.
Brother, have a very good day, sir. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
All right, join the room, Ms. Harrison, speak to Ms. Gibson, and let's call the city of Detroit versus Joanne Grisham, case number SB 1436508, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SB 153-25141. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Grisham.
Joanne Marie Grisham.
Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Williams, can you state your name for the record, please? And your
Officer A. Williams, badge 3410, police officer of the city of Detroit.
Good morning to you. All right. Let's see, is there an Officer Vita, Dax Vita? That's case number SP 153-25141. I do not see Officer Dax Vita here and have not seen him all morning. You want to make a motion on that case, Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. We would move the
Your
matter.
Honor, I'm sorry. I think, is that what Dax Vita? I think I sent you one. He's on furlough.
Oh, yes. I won't put him on office. He's on furlough. So I'm going to grant a motion to dismiss this Grisham is here. All right. We're talking about the driver's license. Do you have a valid license, ma'am?
No, I don't.
All right. Offer is going to be, and I do see your email address, Counselor. I think I got that this morning. All right. The offer is going to be for Grisham leading to improper plates, $240 fine, and a failure to display, $240 fine. The failure to display will abstract. It will not carry any points, but it will abstract and in the improper place. I'm just gonna fine you for one of them, ma'am. Just 240 will take care of, we'll dismiss the improper place. It doesn't carry any points, doesn't abstract, we'll dismiss that upon payment. All right, put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry, have a conversation with him, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, let's pass that matter. Vegas gone. Gaddis. Gaddis and Gibbons. And Gibbs. Gaddis, let's go Gibbs. Let's do Gibbs. Gibbs. Yeah, yours is, I gotta call the people that the dates were here and the people that were here, and Gibbs was here and he's on the docket. You're not on the docket, Mr. Gibbs. For some reason or other. Mr. Gaddis. Is there an officer here for Gaddis? I think that's, no, Gibbs, Joshua Martin and Williams. Martin is here for Gibbs and Corporal Williams. Both of them are here. Are you ready, Miss Harris? Not yet. I spent all that time to get her to Miss Holmes. She talks about how the system doesn't work, and then she doesn't even take the time to wait to speak. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Marvin Edward Gibbs, case number SP 1543873, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1543875-1, SP 1547757, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Oops, Sherika Harris on behalf of Mr. Gibbs, please state your name for the record.
Marvin Edward Gibbs.
Good morning to you, sir. That wasn't the gentleman that came. Were you the one that came in that we accidentally let you in without an officer?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right. Today, Officer Martin, can you state your name and put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Officer Joshua Martin, badge 4091, Detroit Police 10th Precinct. How you doing?
Very well, that's all right. Officer Corporal Williams, can you, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Corporal Mott Williams, badge 4198, City Detroit Police.
All right. Today is the date, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter of Gibbs. As it stands right now, the offer for Gibbs is a failure to display. Do you have a valid license?
No.
All right, let them pay you paid the reinstatement fee. What happened?
I want to get on the payment plan. My income is not big enough to pay.
Did you ever go to the Secretary of State to get a license?
No, I haven't been yet. I owe too many tickets.
From other jurisdictions?
Yes.
What other jurisdictions?
Dearborn.
All right. Offer is going to be pleading to the failure to display, $240 fine. It will abstract to the Secretary of State, however, it won't carry any points, and 2 counts of expired plate, $145 a piece. I'm only going to fine you for one of them, and then dismiss the other counts. 145, 240 will close everything out. Speak to Ms. Harris in a breakout room, Mr. Gibbs, and see if she can advise, okay? Join the room, hit join, Mr. Gibbs.
Okay.
Pass the matter.
Your Honor, I'm gonna need to leave real quick and log into another courtroom.
All right, very well. I don't know if it's gonna go much further than this anyway.
I'll log back in when I'm done with the other, with 220.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Yep.
Judge, did Miss Long show up? Pamela Long?
Long, I don't see a Long, no.
Okay, that was the other case that Officer Martin was on as well.
All right, Mr. Gaddis, what we can do is we can call yours and we can set a, just set a pretrial date, because yours are all, nothing is here in the file. You don't have a file here because you're basically.
I got the ticket. I got the ticket number that say this.
What's the ticket number? Go ahead, what's the ticket number?
It is let me go to it. It is ticket number is 5 P as in Paul 15751841, and it's a OT at the end.
Yeah, I've got those, but you also have SB 1503858. Counts 1, counts 2.
I have SB
1503601.
And what are those?
Then one of them is open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver, improper equipment, and no insurance.
Yeah, you dismissed that. You dismissed that last time I came to court.
We're gonna have to get a transcript then, because I don't see. Let's see. The open alcohol in a motor vehicle driver.
Yeah, you dismissed all of that. Last time I went to court, we had a whole conversation and everything. We were talking about how the police harassed me and all types of stuff. We had a long conversation. You dismissed all of that stuff already.
I don't see it.
Yeah.
It says the hearing was held. So it says the hearing was held. Scheduled trial. Okay, let's see what happened on. Let's see what happened on. It says a bond. This was 522.
No, you dismissed it. All of that stuff, that old stuff. You've been dismissed that.
Case number is SP 150386001.
SP 150.
SP 150386001. All right, let's see if we can figure out what's going on. All right, pass it. All right, are we ready on Gibbs?
Possibly, Your Honor, we have a request.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Gibbs. What is the request, Counselor?
Your Honor, we're respectfully requesting to reset this to a pretrial to allow Mr. Gibbs an opportunity to revisit Dearborn and the Secretary of State to attempt to get a valid license.
Miss Mason?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you hear that?
Yes, Your Honor. We have no objection to resetting that in order for him to try to obtain his license.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Gibbs. Have you been to Dearborn yet?
No, I haven't been there yet.
When do you plan on going?
Next month.
Next month? Why next month?
When I'll get paid on the 3rd, I'll be able to go next month.
I don't think you need to. Oh, well, so next month can be next week, because next month is next week, right?
Correct.
All right, I just want to make sure that we give you enough time if I grant this, so that you can get in there and you won't be back needing more time. I'm gonna set a pretrial date for September 3rd, 2024 at 8:30, okay?
Okay.
Go to Dearborn. I don't believe there's anything else affecting you to get your license down here. You paid the reinstatement fee already, the $45 reinstatement fee. So you're eligible as it relates to the city of Detroit. All right.
Okay.
All right. Corporal Williams and you can let Corporal Williams be safe out there. Have a very good day. Mr. Gibbs, be safe out there. Have a good day, and we'll see you back on September the 3rd. Right?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay. Go ahead. I know.
So what he's saying this case should have been dismissed.
He's saying that case should have been dismissed. So we're gonna get a transcript. It says that too. It says you failed to appear, and I don't have anything. There's no notes that I've written, and I'm not disputing the fact that we had the conversation, because I have those long drawn out conversations with a lot of people, but I don't have anything else to suggest that it's not. So what we'll do is this. It had to be before, it had to be, I don't know if you're mistaken about that. Maybe when did we have that conversation in your, as you recall?
That probably was like in May. I came to court for those tickets to open and tax, all that stuff.
Not May of this year.
It had to be. It had to be like it wasn't last month. And it wasn't the month before
here
that.
It is. Here it is. I'm gonna show you. The last time we have you appearing for these tickets was on November the 9th, 2023.
Oh yeah. It could no. I don't know. What you did
and on
was
that day, we scheduled the matter for a trial for March the 7th, 2024. And
right.
March the 7th, it says you didn't show up.
No, that can't be true. You know what happened? I came on Zoom the day after March the 7th.
That's the problem. So the cases weren't going to be dismissed if you came the day after.
No, you heard.
No, we're going to have to do it all over again.
Oh shit! You heard me. I know my license will be suspended if you didn't dismiss it. If my license got suspended.
We're gonna have to do it all over again. City of Detroit versus versus Mark Twain Gaddis. Case numbers SP 9873201. SP 1503858 counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1503861, SP 1575184 counts 1 and counts 2, and SP 1590124. Appearance for the record, please.
Mark Gaddis.
You broke up.
Real bad.
I didn't say it, but it was real bad. Go ahead. Ms. Harris. Okay. It's not, it's breaking up. State your name for the record, Mr. Gaddis.
Mark Gaddis.
Today is the date and time set. We'll call the date and time set for a show call. If I'm in or not guilty on this, yeah, I'm getting a $0 bond. I'm gonna recall the warrants. One of the warrants is because you didn't pay this $385 on this old ticket. Go 175 on another old ticket. Go 165 and 150 on 2 old state tickets. I'll set a warrant aside I'm gonna set a trial date and a review date on the same date, and that's gonna be 9/16/2024 at 9 a.m. I don't see anything that would appear to be affecting your license, all these tickets.
Okay.
And come back on September 16th. You can disregard any other dates you got, all right?
Okay, September 16th at 9.
We'll get a resolution to all of it on that date, all right?
Okay, thank you, man.
Have a great day, sir. All right, let's go back on the record with Gibbs. Is Gibbs ready? Oh, Gibbs, you just need to go to the Secretary of State. I gave him his date already, didn't I?
Yeah.
9/3. Mr. Gibbs, go to go to Dearborn and then the Secretary of State, okay?
Correct.
I have a great day, sir.
Okay, you too.
Let's go back on the record with Grisham. Do we have a resolution? Well, let me do this first, Mr. Berry. This is the city of, let me do this first. Let me see of Detroit versus Marquita Gibbons. Case numbers. SP 105-23111. SP 105-23091. SP 1. SP 134-58961. SP 154-9255. Counts 1 and counts 2. SP 154.
Okay, hush.
9 counts.
Hello?
1 counts 2. Hold on, Miss Gibbon.
I'm sorry.
SP 156-3392 counts 1 and counts 2. 16-315-836 counts 1 and counts 2. 18-46-86301. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defense.
Ms. Harris, that's Ms. Harris.
Oh, sorry.
Ms. Harris. Corporal Baker, can you put your appearance on the record, please? What happened to Gibbons? Corporal Baker?
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you state your name and put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, Corporal Artez Baker, Badge 21, Detroit Police Department.
Do we have Officer Barron, Officer James, Officer Tias, Officer Voga? I know Officer Eli was here. I don't see him.
He's calling in right now, Judge. He's calling back in.
All right, so what about Officer Barron?
I haven't had Officer Barron. I've got Officer James.
Ms. Gibbons, can you state your name for the record, please?
Unmute, Ms. Gibbons.
Can you hear me? Something is wrong with my phone.
State your name for the record, please.
Marquita Givens.
Okay, good morning to you.
Good morning. Shh, wait.
All right, for the officers that I called out that weren't here, Mr. Berry.
Your Honor, we seek dismissal. There being no complaining witnesses on those matters.
Your Honor, for the record, this is Diachiku Mason. For the record, Ms. Givens is not, her camera is not on. We're ready for, this is the day for trial.
All right, What about Officer Eli? Did he come back?
Said he's waiting to get in.
Is it? Yes. This is gonna be Ms. Harris's case. But I'm just gonna get this started and get Ms. Grisham out of here while they're working out. Ms. Harris, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Sherrick Harris, on behalf of the defendant.
All right, so Mr. Berry made a motion for the officers that didn't appear. I'm granting those motions. For the officers that did not appear, we have two officers, Corporal Baker and Officer Eli. Officer Eli, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yeah. Good afternoon. It's Officer Ely, badge number 639, 12th Precinct, Detroit Police Department.
All right, Officer Ely, can you take your hat off, please?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go ahead with
Your Honor, Officer James is also here on Givens.
all right. Now that's Officer James. Officer James, can you put your appearance on the record?
Officer Perkins, badge 12, Detroit Police Department.
All right. You have three officers here, Ms. Harris.
Yeah,
James.
if I'm not mistaken, one of those officers signed in after the cutoff time.
Yeah, James did. James. I have James came in late, Ms. Harris. Miss Mason, you're right. So you have, we're dealing with Officer Ely and Officer Corporal Baker. All right. So Officer James, I don't know if you've been in my court before. I have a half-hour grace period, and I think you came in well after the 9:30 cutoff.
Judge, does the defendant have a valid driver's license?
I don't know. Do you have a valid driver's license, Ms. Givens?
Well, Your Honor, before she answers that, could we go into a breakout room and I can discuss that with her?
She may, but that doesn't mean that she didn't have a valid license at the time. But you may. Join the breakout room and work it out. Let's pass the matter.
Your Honor, Corporal Baker here. I just wanted to know, was my case scheduled for 8:30 or for 9 o'clock?
Yours is scheduled for 9.
Okay.
All right. Let's pass the matter. Let Ms. Harris work it out, and then everybody just stay put for a minute. All right. They're in the breakout. All right. Now let's go back on the record with Ms. Grisham. Mr. Berry, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your client, Ms. Grisham. What does your client want to do, Mr. Berry?
We seek a bench trial date, Your Honor.
And today is the date and time set for that.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. We respectfully request time, a little more time, so that she could acquire a license. She didn't realize that given that she just had Detroit tickets, she could then go and get a license.
I don't know. I thought that was said already. Ms. Grisham, I didn't tell you that the last time you were here.
I believe so, but I just had death in my family, my mother, so it's just like been going over me back. Your Honor.
I understand that. I lost my mom this year too, but Miss Mason,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're gonna give Miss Grisham an opportunity to get a license?
Yes, Your Honor, as long as we can get the adjournment on the disorderly conduct. Or is she taking that?
Well, the disorderly conduct, the officer didn't show.
I understand that, Your Honor. I don't have a problem adjourning, but adjourning everything. That's what I'm asking.
Let's not, you know, what, for the purpose of what? Just to have another case against her? We gave the officer an opportunity to come in. He got subpoenaed. You know,
Judge, he's off on a medical leave. He is he is sick. That is a legitimate reason,
okay,
Judge.
now I understand. Okay, very well. Okay. You understand that? Now that's fair enough. I forgot that he was on the medical leave. All right, that's fair enough. All right, you understand that, Ms. Grisham?
Yes.
It'll just, all the cases will just go and we'll reset the cases for a pretrial. I'm sorry, I did not really recall that he was on the medical. All right?
Okay.
Sure. We'll set another trial date.
Yes.
Last one, Ms. Grisham, I sympathize and my condolences go out to you and your family for the loss of your mom. I lost my mom this year as well too. But we gotta still keep it moving and take care of business, all right?
Yes.
All right, September the 16th, 2024 at 9 a.m., all right?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you, all right?
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Officer Williams is, I think he left. All right, so we're just waiting on Gibbons. Okay.
Small.
There's one comment.
Judge, while we're waiting as a housekeeping matter, the next Road to Restoration clinic is August 28th in Dearborn Heights.
We have some donuts down here too, Ms. Mason.
Oh yeah, that's what my figure needs. I'm on my way down.
All right, August 28th. Remind me on Monday if you would. I'll write that down. I let you know.
I will, Your Honor.
All right, they left.
They left.
This Harris, she was having internet connections.
Yeah, her device actually, her battery was depleting, so she needed an opportunity to charge it or to log back in at a later time.
All right, well, wait.
I'm just shocked.
Do we see a resolution, a path to a resolution, Ms. Harris?
Yes and no, because she may
So
need
that
the
means
assistance of an attorney.
That means
She
we
may need
wait.
appointed counsel. Yes.
Understand.
Attorney Harris, is she charging her phone? Is that what's going on?
She will be logging back in momentarily.
Oh, okay.
All right. Ms. Givens, I'm gonna put you back in the breakout room with Ms. Harris.
Yeah, I don't think that we necessarily need to go back in the breakout room.
All right, let's go back on the record then with Ms. Givens. All right, Ms. Givens, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client indicated that with regards to at least one of the matters, which I believe are Corporal Baker's matters, that she was not the person who received the ticket. So this may be an identification issue, which requires video discovery, which I would then state would possibly require the assistance of appointed counsel.
All right, so let's do this right now, since today is the date and time set for trial. Let's ask Corporal Baker, can you ID Ms. Givens?
Your Honor, no, I wouldn't be able to tell without looking at my video.
All right. All right, let's reset the matters. We need to get the video to we need to get the video and all the discovery to the necessary party. Ms. Harris, what about you taking this case?
Sure, Your Honor, I can do that.
Let's appoint Ms. Harris to the case so that you already know and have. You have her number?
I do not. I was going to ask the court if the court could gather her information for appointed counsel.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you back in the breakout room and speak with her, Ms. Givens. I think you know Ms. Harris will take very good care of you. And I'm going to set the trial date for September 16th. And at this point, Ms. Mason, did you not hear what transpired, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. I'm sorry I had to step away for a moment.
No problem. All right, so there's a potential identification issue. There is a discovery issue, and there is the issue of the city. I mean, basically, presumably both parties will be needing an adjournment. Ms. Givens has brought up the fact that she, Corporal Baker, was not the one that gave Ms. Givens the ticket.
That's the ID issue, Judge. With
yeah, that's the ID issue. That's although Corporal Baker is the only officer that's on these tickets, but Corporal Baker indicated, I asked him, did he recognize Ms. Givens? He says he needs to check his camera and stuff like that. So let's get the body camera videos and stuff like that, discovery. I'm appointing Ms. Harris to the case so that he probably discuss it right now or in the near future with Ms. Harris to get the necessary information. I'm going to allow Ms. Harris to join the breakout room. Speak to Ms. Givens. Ms. Givens, you can give Ms. Harris your contact information. You guys can exchange information, and then we'll go from there. And if you don't need anything further from the court, it will be September 16, 2024 at 9 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
And what did you want to? Did you want to carry on the other cases with that, Judge?
We'll carry the other cases with that. I will dismiss the matters that the officers didn't show this time.
Okay.
All right.
Just 1 second, Your Honor. If I could just have one one brief moment with Corporal Baker, just one moment.
Very well.
Could you throw us in a breakout room? Breakout room one.
And then all of you guys can go in that breakout room. The officers here now are there. Just breakout room one, and this Harris, you go back to your breakout room with Ms. Gibbons.
Baker, go back to breakout room one. Okay.
Officer James, you can go in there as well. And then Ms. Gibbons here, go back in the breakout room with Harris. I'll change it up so that you get that prompt.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Judge, after talking with officer, I think we can parse this, the NOP ticket that he wrote in the loudspeaker. So Corporal Baker is indicating to me he can't remember there being loud music.
All right, let's go back on the record. Okay. All right. Now go ahead, Ms. Mason.
Yeah, on the record, Your Honor, Dear Chiku Mason, City of Detroit. He can't remember any loud music with her, but he does need to see the video to pull over to make sure that she's the person that he pulled over for the NOP ticket, but he can't recall there being any loud music.
Well, they go hand in hand, right?
No, because you can pull somebody over but not remember like if the music was loud. That's what he's, you know.
Well, in this type of case, right, I would think that if it all happened on the same stop, I would think that that would be the reason why he pulled her over. Because of the loud music. I mean, I don't know of any other reason.
Well, I guess we got to get the discovery so he can see. I guess you're right. We got to get the discovery then.
I just don't know of any other reason why that was. But I'm willing to give the parties an adjournment. I don't know if they're still talking, and we'll bring what Ms. Harris is back. Ms. Harris, you need to speak with Ms. Givens?
I do, Your Honor. I don't know. I got disconnected again.
Oh man.
You got some funky connection there. Join the room. She's waiting on you. All right, go back in the room, Ms. Givens. Uh-oh.
She was not in that room, Your Honor.
I was there.
She was there. Go into 3.
Just have to be careful listening to these opinions, period. But like that, kept acting like this.
I'm all set with Ms. Givens.
Is she ready to go? Does she know to come back? She's still in the breakout room.
She was having an issue with her device, but I have her phone number. She has mine. I told her she could have a great weekend.
All right, we'll conclude. That'll conclude